Okay, so we're going to review some things from Algebra 1, and then so we can actually make a sequence. So basically for this first part, we're going to be on the left-hand side over here, and we're going to do recursive routine. And this is a review of Algebra 1, and then we got to throw in a little bit more harder stuff. So the start is going to be your A, and that's going to be like your y-intercept or whatever, and then you're going to go answer plus or minus B. So then that's a recursive routine. Now what we do, because it's going to be a little different, is because now we're in Algebra 2, so we got to add some more fancy stuff. You're going to go U sub 0, and that's going to be like your start amount. So this is basically the start. And remember, you guys are writing these notes down in your note packet, so this start that's going to be the same number. And this stuff up here, this recursive routine, that's from Algebra 1. This is what we did. And then this one, U sub n, is going to be that U sub n minus 1, because you have to know the term in front. And then you have plus or minus b, whatever that b value is. All right, so what happens is, so your sequence here, so if I have 7, 12, 17, then this, what happens is, this is going to be my sequence here. So this is going to be my sequence. It's just a list of numbers. This is my example. So if I'm going to make an arithmetic thing, well, my term here, I'm going to make a little table here. So this is going to be my term, n, okay? And then this is going to be your U sub n value. So at the 0 value, but at 1, my answer is 7. So at that 0 value, because this is my first term, that 7 is my first term. This is really confusing. So the 7 here is my first term. 7 is that first term. So, and what are you doing? That common difference, what are you doing to go from 7 plus some number b is going to give me 12? Well, 7 plus what gives me 12? Oh, and then 12 plus that same b will give me 17. And then I got to follow in that pattern. So 7 plus what? So I'm going to go 12 minus 7 equals 5. And that gives me my b. So this b value right here, so that b value for my example, b, is going to be 5. That's going to be my b value. So in my second term, because if I went 7 plus 5, that ends up giving me 12. That's why that works. So for my arithmetic sequence, U sub 0 is going to have to be, I don't know, but I'm going to go U sub n is going to be U sub n minus 1, because I need to know the previous term. In order to get 12, I had to know 7. And so that, and then I added, and what did I add? I'm adding 5, which is that b value. So I added 5 right here, which is that b value. That's my, I don't know if you can really see that. So this is my b value. All right, so the next part, see, I don't have a U sub 0, but since I don't, I could call this U sub 1, because this is my first term, and I know that that is 7. So I could call that U sub 1. And that's what I can call that. So think about this as we're going through this, and we're going to go over this. We're going to get this much, and then on our little half-hour time, either on Thursday or Friday this week, we're going to go over just some really quick things, just so you kind of see where we're going with this. All right, and then we'll add more to this later.